But if we go back to its inception, to the core, we go back to the teachings of our masters, Jesus Christ, peace and blessings be upon him. I cannot say his name without saying that. So forgive me earlier in the episode because I'm a little worked up.
Yeah.
I have to show reverence to him. I have to say peace be upon Abraham, who the Jews hold up the highest, right? And so do Muslims, because that's actually what we're doing when we go to Mecca. We believe we're following the footsteps of Abraham, not Muhammad. We're there to reenact, basically, what Abraham did when he left his wife and child in the middle of the desert. There was nothing there. That's what that whole ceremony, it's not about Muhammad. It's about following the footsteps of Abraham. If we had Abraham and Moses and Jesus and Muhammad at a table right now, they would spit on all of us, bro. They would spit on us. None of us are doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
None of us are doing what we're supposed to be doing. And we're allowing these people to dictate the narrative and fuel the fire and fuel the hatred. And of course you have radicals, bro.
Yeah.
You have radicals everywhere in every faith. Feminists have radicals. Okay? Every ism has radicalism.
Atheist radicals, for sure.
That's what communism
radicals,
is.
yeah,
Okay, my family suffered under Enver Hoxha's regime, the only atheist country in the world. If they found a Bible or a Quran in Albania, they executed you.
That's crazy.
Okay, you had no free speech, no right to bear arms. Okay, my great-grandfather fought against that darkness. He was put into a gulag for over 27 plus years, 28 years. How he survived that, I never got to meet him. My grandfather was forced to leave because he forced him. My grandfather was fighting against the communists too. So somebody's got to get out from our bloodline. Someone has to survive. Coming to America was a dream. My family came through the church. Forgot the organization. My brain's fried. Very reputable association. Okay, even though they're Muslim, it was a Catholic church that saved them. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
They weren't selecting.
But do you see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, the religions can work together, and they should. And you consider yourself a proud American, I would imagine,
brother. I love this country with all of my heart.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be here today. My family was given a chance. My family started in the Bronx, New York, with nothing. My grandfather died a multi-millionaire, bro.
Yeah, no, there's no other country that you can do that. I mean, maybe there is rare occasions, but in America, there's tons.
But that dream's disappearing quickly for all of us.
It really is, and that's saying some of us older people don't. I mean, not that we're that older, but like some of the boomers don't understand how hard it is for kids. No, I grew up in poverty, and I have multiple friends that became, millionaires. It's really hard to become a billionaire here, of course.
This country,
to become a millionaire is not that hard in America.
In the history of the earth, this country itself, its inception. Yes, we have a dark past. A lot of nations.
Yeah, all nations
but pulled a majority of humanity above the poverty line. That's a fucking fact.
Yeah.
Good or bad, that's the truth. This country pulled the majority of the world earlier. Now we're doing a horrible job. I mean, there's so many people under the poverty around the world.
It recently has gotten a lot worse.
It's a lot worse now.
Well, inflation got driven up by the COVID lockdowns. Like, you look at prices, it's insane, because you should be able to leave, your wife home to raise your children. And lots of people are in a situation where they can't afford that. That's part of the reason why people, will have kids later, and then they're getting too old to have kids. So there's, not having
the internet's raising our children, bro. The internet is raising our children. We are living in such a perilous time. There's a lot of correlations between the Christian end of time and the Muslim end of time and the Antichrist rising. Okay, like I said, hey, Christians, Muslims, believe in Jesus. Okay, maybe not exactly the same. One believes he was God. Other says no, he wasn't God, but we have to love him. We have to respect him. We believe he was a prophet of God. We have to show him reverence and say peace be upon him every time we mention his name. Both believe he's going to come back. Okay, both believe he's going to be an imposter called the Antichrist, or the Dajjal as the Muslims call it.
Interesting.
Al-Masih ad-Dajjal.
I don't know about the Antichrist. That's the belief that he's basically going to come back and try to
fool the people. He's going to be a man who appears when the world is in complete chaos. I believe that time is coming soon. Only God has all wisdom.
It seems like it, unfortunately.
When the world is in complete chaos, or what Christians would probably call Armageddon, and then this person will do miracles that no one else can do. Maybe AI plays into it. He's going to be able to command the sky to rain. Yeah. Based on the Islamic perspective. Christian perspective has the mark of the beast. I think that system's being built. I think that system's crypto, 100%.
Crypto is built on the NSA software.
Yeah, I'm not a master on it. All I know is
I'm not an expert in crypto either, but just NSA built the pre-software that is laid down upon. And that doesn't, necessarily mean it's bad, but they could have had a backdoor in there.
And I've listened to many, brother, I've gotten a lot of knowledge from my Christian brothers and sisters too. Like, I've listened to amazing lectures from Christians that really opened my eyes to a lot of different things. Like, there's a respect there for anyone that has knowledge and wisdom. Like, when we get to the violent mode, we've lost the message. We've lost our purpose. We're not following. Because why should we show sympathy to another person, even if it's our enemy? Because if we believe in Adam and Eve, which we both do, then that means when someone falls off the path, even if they're the ones killing me, they just sent me to heaven. They just sent themselves to hell. My brother and sister in humanity fell off the path so bad that their heart became like a rock.
Yeah.
And when yours becomes like that, I promise you, you've lost to the people that want to attack me because I shed a tear like I haven't shed a tear for the people of Gaza or been pushing back against it since what happened, saying this is crazy, this is excessive. You can't just blow up buildings and say, well, that's it. You know, like it's just
bombed another school.
You just, there's, and like I said, where's the world court? They're saying this guy's a war criminal. Okay. When the Kosovo War ended, right now our former prime minister is at The Hague, accused of crimes. I think it's politically motivated. Why did all of our leaders go? Because we respect the rule of law. I'm very proud of the Albanian people. Former Prime Minister Ramush Haradini, he was accused 2-3 times. He went back and stood in front of the Court of Justice. What does the Court of Justice mean that America's supposed to enforce? If this guy's accused and they ruled on it, he should go stand. And if I was Jewish, I would run away from Netanyahu.
Yeah, no, he's me.
I would run away from him. I would run, and a lot of them have, bro.
Yeah, some have. It's crazy though. He's at the international courts, or they want to try him for war crimes, and instead of doing it, we're going after the international courts.
No, he should go and stand trial and prove why what he did. Because what I would say is just like our leaders did. They said we got nothing to hide. We fought a just war. We were the ones being massacred. We'll stand trial. They went. What better place for you to prove it? Okay.